Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. From previous tutorial we have started data pre-processing and these are the steps that we have performed. Importing the libraries and dataset, data exploration, dealing with missing data and encoding categorical data. Now we will continue data pre-processing in this tutorial. Let us draw the count plot. To do that, type SNS dot count plot and specify the target variable. PLT dot plot execute. Great. So this is the count plot. There are around 8,000 customers who are staying with the bank and around 2,000 customers who left the bank. We can get the exact count as well. To do that, type dataset dot select the variable is equal to 0. Enter this in parentheses and take the sum. So these are the customers who are staying with the bank. Execute. 7,963. Copy this one, paste, replace 0 with 1. Exited customers. Execute. 2,037 customers. These customers left the bank. So this is all about the count plot. With the help of count plot, we are getting some insight about the target variable. Let us move forward. Correlation matrix and heat map. Define one more variable, dataset underscore 2 is equal to dataset dot drop. Here we have to drop the target variable. Execute. Dataset underscore 2 dot correlated with, specify the target variable. Dot plot bar. Specify the figure size 16:9. Specify the title correlated with exited, then specify the rotation 45 degrees and after that grid lines true. Let us understand this. So here we are trying to get the correlations between the target variables and all independent variables. In this dataset 2, there are all the independent variables. And in the next line, we are trying to get the correlations between independent variables and dependent variable. This one exited. Then execute. Great. So credit score is not much correlated with the target variable. Age is more correlated. Then tenure is not that much correlated. The variable balance is somewhat correlated. Then this one, if this member is active or not, this is negatively correlated. And this one, geography, this variable is also correlated. And at the end, little bit about the gender, this is also somewhat correlated. So here also we are getting some insights about the independent variables and dependent variable. Let us move forward. Define a variable for the correlation. Dataset dot use the function correlation, execute. Now we have to draw the heat map. PLT dot figure specify the figure size. I'll specify 16:9. Now we have to draw the heat map. SNS dot use the function heat map. First we have to specify the variable that we have defined above. Then annotation is equal to true. And that's it. Execute. So this is our heat map. Here also we can get the correlations. Let us check. Look for the lighter blocks. This one. Geography correlated with balance. Then again exited customers somewhat correlated with the age. Then again this one, age and exited customers. So with the help of heat map also we are getting the correlations between independent variables and dependent variable. Let us move forward. Now we have to split the dataset into train and test set. To do that, add a section. Splitting the dataset. Now check the dataset. So this is our dataset. Before splitting the dataset, we have to specify X and Y. Independent variables, or we can say that target variable. Type the name of dataset dot, here we will use iloc method, or we can use directly drop method. Let us go with the drop. Let us check the columns. So here we are selecting all the columns except this one, exited. So copy this and paste here. Execute. So here we have successfully selected our target variable. Sorry, this is not target variable. Matrix of features. Let us select the target variable, or we can say that dependent variable. Y is equal to dataset, and we have to select only one variable, this one, exited, and execute. So here we have successfully defined matrix of features and target variable. Now we have to split the dataset. Open another tab. Go to sklearn documentation. Go to API and scroll down. Here we have to look for model selection. This is in alphabetical order, so scroll down. This one, model selection, and here look for this one, model underscore selection dot train test split. Here you can see the description as well. Split arrays or matrices into random train and test subsets. So this is the class that we are going to use to split the dataset, and we have to import this class from sklearn.model-selection. So let us import this class from sklearn.model-selection, import train underscore test underscore split, and execute. Now we have to split the dataset. Let us check for the example. This one. Copy this line and paste. X train, X test, Y train, and Y test. And here we are using this class train test split. specify x and y. Then we will specify test size is equal to 0.2, that is 20%, and the random state is equal to 0. Execute. So here we have successfully splitted the dataset. Let us check the shape. Xtrain dot shape, then xtest dot shape. Check same for the ytrain and ytest. So there are total 8,000 observations in the training set and 2,000 observations in the test set. So we have successfully splitted the dataset here. And to do that, first we have specified matrix of features and then we have specified the target variable. And after that, with the help of this class train underscore test underscore split, we have splitted the dataset. Let us move forward. Now we have to apply feature scaling. Now here I am trying to teach you how to refer the official documentation. So go to official documentation. Here we have to search for pre-processing and normalization. Now scroll down. Here we have to look for standard scalar. This one, pre-processing dot standard scalar. And these are the details. Standardize features by removing the mean and scaling to unit variance. So this is the class that we are going to use for the feature scaling, and we have to import this class from sklearn.preprocessing. From sklearn.preprocessing, import standard scalar and execute. Great. So with the help of this class, we can standardize features by removing the mean and scaling to unit variance, and this is the formula. Z is equal to x minus mu, and this is all divided by s, where mu is the mean of training samples and s is the standard deviation. Scroll down, you can get all the details here. Let us look for the examples. First we have to create an instance of this class, and after that we have to use fit transform and transform method. Let us do this. Here we will create an instance as SC standard scalar. Execute. Great. Now we can apply the feature scaling. Type SC dot fit underscore transform xtrain. Redefine xtrain, and after that xtest is equal to sc dot transform and in parentheses xtest. Now execute. Let us check the xtrain and xtest. Here you can see the range from -3 to +3. That means we have successfully applied the feature scaling. So these are the all steps that we have to perform in data pre-processing. Let us revise what are the steps. Importing the libraries and dataset, data exploration, dealing with missing data, dealing with categorical data, then the count plot. Here we are getting some insights about the target variable, then correlation matrix heat map. After that, splitting the dataset into train and test set, and at the end, feature scaling. We apply feature scaling to get all the variables on a same scale. So this is all about the data pre-processing. I will see you in the next tutorial. Till then, happy learning.